We are solving linear equations again. This time, it's a little more complicated. We have more than two terms on each side. Looking at this first equation, 3m minus 15 equals 5m plus 2 minus 4m. In our previous problems, we just had a variable on the left and a variable on the right. And that's ideally what we want every problem to start with. If it doesn't start like that, then we've got to do some work to get to that point. So, as I've done in the past, we're going to put a line down through the middle. Next, we want to combine like terms on each side. Now remember, combining like terms does not mean changing the sign or doing opposite operations. It simply means just doing what it says. So let's look and see if we have any like terms in this problem. We've got 3m minus 15. Neither of those are like terms. They are not like terms together. One has a letter, one doesn't. One has a variable, one doesn't. On the right-hand side, we've got 5m and then minus 4m. That 2 is a constant, but the other two have variables. We are going to just copy down. We're not doing anything to the left-hand side. We're going to copy down 3m minus 15. We're going to copy down the equal sign. But on the right-hand side, we are going to do something. We are doing 5m minus 4m. And looking at those, we are literally just doing 5 minus 4m. So 5 minus 4 is 1m. And just like we talked about previously, we don't need a 1 in front of variables. So this would just be m plus 2. We're going to bring down that plus 2. Again, we're not changing any signs. I'm not moving anything when we're putting together like terms. Now that we've got just a variable, a constant, a variable, a constant, now we can start moving and doing opposite operations. So where do we start from that? Well, we want to get the variables on the left-hand side, which means we're going to start with the variable on the right-hand side. That's this m. The m is a positive m or a plus m, and the opposite operation would be subtract m. So we're going to subtract m on that side and copy the same thing on the left-hand side, lining up the m's on the left-hand side. Now we're going to add like terms. So this was 3m minus 1m. That's going to be 2m. Minus 15 equals, double check, m minus m. It does cancel, so we're good there. Bring down the 2. From here, you're going to move the 15 because we're trying to get that number over to the right-hand side. So we're going to do the opposite operation, which is add 15 and combine like terms again. So this is 2m, double check, negative 15 plus 15 cancels, equals 17. Now, our last step is to get rid of that coefficient. So that number in front is 2. We're going to divide by 2 on both sides. And 2 divided by 2 is just m, and that equals 17 over 2. That's an improper fraction. It is completely reduced because 17 and 2 have nothing in common. So that would be our solution on this one. Let's look at our next one. We've got 6x plus 5 minus 7x equals 10 minus 4x plus 2. It's pretty clear that if you've got more than two terms on either side, that you've got to do some combining before you do any moving or doing opposite operations, okay? All right, and you don't have to keep writing this line down through the middle. That's up to you. On the left-hand side, we need to combine like terms. We have 6x minus 7x. 6 minus 7 is going to be negative 1. So this will be negative 1x. Bring down the plus 5. That doesn't combine with anything. And you could certainly write this 5 minus x. And do we even need the 1 here? Nope, we don't. We can just write this as negative x. That's totally fine. Equals, on the right-hand side, let's go ahead and bring down the negative 4x. And then we have 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so we've done all of our combining that we need to do. Now we're going to move. What do we start with when we move? We're going to start with the variable on the right. So this is the variable on the right. It is a minus 4x, so we're going to add 4x. Whatever we do on one side, we do on the other, and line up those variables so that you can combine like terms. Okay, and again, this is negative 1x. So we're going to draw a line and combine like terms. So this is negative 1x plus 4x is 3x. Bring down the plus 5 equals, this cancels, and bring down the 12. Okay, yes, I moved it over a little bit just so it looks better, okay? But if you want to put it all the way over to the right, that's fine. What are we moving next? We're moving the constant. Okay, so this is going to be plus 5 is minus 5. And whatever you do on one side, you do on the other. You see how this is kind of the same pattern once you get to a certain point in the problem. All right, draw a line. This is 3x. This is going to cancel, equals 7. And our last step is to divide by the number in front. That's the coefficient. So we are going to divide by 3. That cancels, and x equals 7/3. So our solution there is 7/3.